Kitty cats. Kitty cats. Okay, kitty cats. Hi, I'm Michele Saumberfield, and my soul was Marilyn Monroe's during its last past life. I was going through the closet today, and I came across these fake furs that are really, really nice. Catsby's enjoying the dark one. You can see this. Right, baby cat? He's all camped out on it. Anyway, I saw this, and it was kind of nostalgic for me because I haven't worn it for probably 20 years. I used to wear it sometimes when I was in my mid-30s, and I was in a really bad winter in Pennsylvania where I used to live. But anyway, I can't imagine why anyone would want to harm an animal or make an animal give up its life for a fur coat. Now, I'm sure I was guilty during my last past life of wearing fur, so yeah. But I have to say that these fake coats, these fur coats, they're faux, they're pretty nice, even on the inside, and it kind of makes a girl feel glamorous. But anyway, I thought I would just wear it because I never get to wear it, you know. I might as well just wear it for this and pretend I'm in a movie, darling, or something like that. But anyway, I've been conversing off and on lately with a lovely lady named AVEN. She was studied a number of years ago, and her name was Sherrie at the time. She was studied by a doctor who has a lot of credentials. I'm afraid I'm not going to say his name right because I've heard it pronounced two different ways, and I've never heard anybody correct the way his name was pronounced. So I don't know if it's Dr. Finkelstein or Dr. Finkelstein, but he wrote a book about my friend Sherrie, who now goes by the stage name AVEN. She's a pop singer, she's a rock star, and she's going to try country. She's in the middle of doing country music now, so I'm sure she'll excel at that also. But anyway, we were writing to each other on Facebook recently. She believes she was Marilyn Monroe, just like I do. She took it upon herself to advertise my book on one of her band's sites. And she kind of wrote a little bit of, I don't know if you want to call it a script or comments or whatever, beside the picture of my book when she posted it. Of course, my book is called Marilyn, Not Just Another Girl. So she wrote, "My friend says she's the reincarnation of MM and has written a book. I like her YouTubes. Chances are we knew each other from past life. She has no facial, voice, handwriting, singing, musician, no Tommy, no Gladys, no biometrics, no regression under hypnosis used on spies and trauma victims like I have had for 8 years. No astrologers and world-class psychics, FBI profilers confirm it as I have had." To her case. Well, I didn't read that very smoothly, but basically she's saying I haven't had any experts of any kind verify anything for me and proclaim that I was probably Marilyn during my last past life. It's true. All right. But in spite of this, I will share her book because I heard it's intense and she's pro-reincarnation. Okay, thank you, AVEN. I appreciate that. One of your friends, AVEN, quickly chimed in and said that I was probably a landmark that had strong memories, something like that. So not everybody knows what a landmark incarnation is. From what I understand, from what I have read, that is someone who either lived during the same era as a famous, well-known person. So that's implying that I was someone who lived during the 50s or very early 60s and I probably heard about Marilyn on the news or saw her movies or something, and therefore I relate to her, and I think that I was her because I'm misinterpreting something, and I think I'm having memories of being her even though I wasn't her. Or it could mean that I was someone who knew Marilyn, like her housekeeper, or a fellow actress, or a lady at the flower shop who just saw her all the time, or something like that, you know, whoever, somebody in her realm who was familiar with her and now imagines that I was her. From what I understand, that's what a landmark incarnation is. It's somebody who mistakes outside memories of a specific known person and claims them as their own because you convince yourself somehow that you are that person. Right? All right. Well, here's the thing. Your friends are going to believe you, probably. My friends are going to believe me, probably. And then there's probably a whole lot of people who are talking behind our backs and think we're both nuts. Probably. Right? And some people will even say to our faces, probably. Right? Okay. So, let me be very blunt about this. People can call me a landmark incarnation. People can call me a split soul. People can say I'm just channeling Marilyn because my energy is similar to hers. People can say that Marilyn's just my spirit guide or my guardian angel. People can say that Marilyn just imprinted some of her memories on me to play with me and see how I would react to some of the things she went through. I hear it all. I'm on the reincarnation pages. People say all kinds of things. Anybody who claims they were someone famous suddenly becomes a target. I saw somebody who claimed to be a famous singer become a target. I saw someone who claimed to be an infamous killer during a past life become a target. I saw, various things. People, you're a target. If you say you're someone famous during a past life, there are going to be people who are just going to turn you off, tune you out, whatever, not believe you. That's just the way it is. A couple different times I've seen a lady come on a reincarnation site and say, I would rather just hear about someone who was a potato farmer than somebody else who says they were a famous person. So we're going to get all kinds of different reactions no matter what we say or do. You know that. I know that. It's the truth. Okay. So here's the thing. Again, I'm going to be blunt. People can call me all kinds of things. People can call me a slut. People can call me delusional. People can call me a hack writer. People can call me a frustrated actress who just wants 15 minutes of fame. People can call me a bitch. People can call me that C word that rhymes with blunt. You know what I mean. People can call me whatever they want, but I know the truth. My soul is Marilyn Monroe's. But let's just pretend, hypothetically, that it wasn't. For whatever reason, I'm seeing what happened to Marilyn on the night of August 4th to 5th. Oh, dear God. Now my alarm clock's going off. It hears me talking and it's going off. Right, little kitty? What was that? What was that? I understand you. All right. My alarm clock's going off because it's voice activated and it hears me talking to the computer here. Anyway, so, for whatever reason, I know what happened to Marilyn on the night of August 4th, 5th, 1962. I could have easily lived with you telling the world that you are Marilyn and them believing it. You're very pretty, you speak well in interviews, you're talented, you stayed in showbiz. Hey, you were born July 11th, I was born July 10th. We must have some kind of similarities somehow, astrology and all of that. But here's the thing. You only remember the first part of the night that Marilyn died. I remember going through more than you remember. And it bothers me. It bothers me because I want people to know what really happened to me. Now, I had someone recently say online, why does it matter? Some people are going to believe you, some people aren't. Those who don't probably will never believe you. Maybe part of your healing is not caring about whether or not you OD'd or whether or not you were murdered. You can't bring Marilyn back. And they said, you know, Marilyn's not just going to live through you and it's not going to be the same way. So why does it matter? And I thought about it. And I thought, well, I'm pretty sure that when I died during my last past life, that I made a self-promise that I would tell people what really happened to me. But here's the other thing, too. I thought about it, and I realized over the last couple hundred years I've been murdered several times. I even talk about that in my book. I talk about being burned at the stake, and I talk about how I was beaten in a brothel by a broom handle after I was molested in a very perverse way. So maybe Marilyn's is just like, okay, this keeps happening. I've got to tell somebody now. Somebody has to be not really held responsible because that's just not going to happen. But maybe it's like, okay, once you're murdered a few times, you know, you just want to tell people what really happened to you. You want somebody to believe you and care, and you want somebody to know, you know. So it matters to me. It matters to me. So whatever label people want to put on me, if people want to think I'm deficient because I haven't talked to the FBI, you know, I mean, what do I have to do? Sing a song? I can't sing. You can sing. I know you were singing some kind of songs that you said that you sang for the FBI or something. The French are made to die for love. They fight romantic duels. But I prefer a man who lives and gives expensive jewels. I mean, what am I supposed to do? Sing? I can't sing. I don't sing, all right? Okay, I think they're going to fight over the coat. Okay, no fighting. No fighting, little kitty cat. Let cats be go. But anyway, yeah, I don't have any FBI stuff. Whatever. I just want people to know how I died. And I have to say, when I was younger, I always wanted to study acting. I wanted to be a serious dramatic actress. I can tell you, I never once said to myself, I'm going to wait till I'm in my mid-50s, I'm 30 pounds overweight, my face is messed up from skin cancer, I've got a double chin, and then I'm going to start making videos and try to be the center of attention or something. I never said that to myself. That's not the dream, but I woke up, in a sense, you know, mentally woke up and said to myself, I'm in my 50s. If I want to tell people what really happened to me during my last past life, it's now or never. Because if they don't believe me now, they're certainly not going to believe me if I get more wrinkles on this face. You know, they're not going to believe me if I gain a few more pounds and get a few more wrinkles and this is sagging more. They're not going to believe me. So it's now or never. That's really what it comes down to for me. I appreciate the fact that you really want people to understand that reincarnation is real. I want people to not feel alone. They can make fun of me if they want. I don't care. I want the people who are having past life memories, who are afraid that their families might think they're crazy for coming forward. I want them to know that they're not alone. And I think you want that too, Aven. I think you want people to feel comfortable expressing that they're having past life memories or past life traumas. And so here we are. If nothing else, we stand united in this one thing. we both know that reincarnation is for real, and we're both trying to spread the word. And yeah, I think that we just have to leave it at that. You know, I think people should read both of our books and decide what they think. And we shouldn't pressure them either. You know, we shouldn't pressure them to side with us. You know, like, let them make up their minds. If we think the people around us are intelligent, thinking beings, let them make up their own minds about if they believe any of us. You know, let them decide. That's what I think. But anyway, look at this. I love this. Look at this. It's nice and shiny. Da-da-da-da-da-da. It feels wonderful. And Catsby likes the dark fur. Kitty. Pa-pa-pa. Say goodbye to the people. Bye, kitty cats. All right. We've had enough fun here. It's time to put the fur away. It's a little hot because I am inside.